Hello, this is Vampire. It's really cold out here. There's actually snow out there. But for today, what I want to show you guys is knife combat techniques. But instead of focusing so much on a certain technique or combination of techniques, what I want to do is to focus specifically on increasing the quality of your moves. So there's plenty of good videos out there on YouTube where you could actually learn knife or blade fighting techniques, but hopefully with this video you'll be able to know how to increase the quality behind those moves. So that's what I'd like to do for today. Okay, so before we begin, the first thing is my source. For this particular material, my source comes from Iaido and Aikido. Okay, those are freaking katana sword style arts, and I believe that they transcend very well into the knife, which is also a blade. So a blade is a blade type thing. Okay, so that's my source, and let's do a very quick experiment real quick. Okay, so I want you to take out your knife. Okay, just take it out and get into your fighting stance, whatever it may be. Go ahead, take your fighting stance. Okay, so from there, go ahead and do a couple of slashes, whatever. Alright, now, so take the time, do that. Now we're going to examine what we just did. Okay, this is self-monitoring. This is how we get better. Alright, so the first thing I like to say is the way you grip the knife. Okay, a lot of people like to talk about all the different types of grips on the knife. Grip it this way, that way, here, or put your finger here, or whatever. Okay, and even worse is when they actually talk about the handle of the knife and say, this one's more comfortable than the next, or blah 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 blah. That's fine. I'm one of those people. Okay, but when it comes to pure combat skill, martial arts skill, okay, none of that is important. All right, it's gonna come down to how you wield the blade. All right, that's where the skill, that's where the technique comes from. Okay, so in that case, when we're talking about grip is a whole new meaning there. It's not how you're really necessarily gripping, but the grip, the way you're holding the knife, is going to dictate how you're going to do your slash. Okay, so the way you grip the knife, go ahead, grip the knife. Okay, and when you went into a slash, did you have to adjust? So if you have the knife like this, okay, and then you go into a slash and you had to do this, all right, you're adjusting. You're going from here to here and then adjusting. Okay, so the grip and the body is not in harmony. It's not aligned. All right, what we need to do, okay, if this was the case, then your stance should have been like this. From here, you're ready to go. Okay, so your stance should be like this, boom, like this, instead of from here and you have to adjust like that. Okay, if you're facing someone who has a more direct attack, you're already one step behind. Okay, so that's the first thing what I mean by grip. The grip tells you where you're going to attack. So if I'm holding it this way, it's going to go bam right here. So from here to there. Okay, so the grip, always look at the grip, right? A lot of famous swords people say that. So that's number one. Okay, number two, the number two thing I want to focus on is your body behind your movement. Okay, so it's very easy. You first learn the Heaven Six and you're doing this kind of move right here. This is all arm. All right, what we need to do is make sure that within each movement there's quality. You're putting your body behind it. How do we know? One of the easiest ways to test this is to find a wall and lean against it. Okay, the way you're gonna lean against it, all right, should be the same way that you're going to put your body into it. Okay, in other words, where the arm is going to be in a strong position. If it's like this, this is a very weak. Nobody leans against the wall like this. Okay, you're going to be very weak at this. I already feel that I'm giving in like so. Right, it's not working. So, but this I can lean, no problem. All right. So in similar fashion, when you're striking with a knife, and you're going to lean, you see, I'm able to put my body tilt into it, and this is also the same manner that I could lean against the wall, like so. So, is your body behind it? Okay, so that's the second thing that you need to constantly check. For defense or for offense, you have to make sure that you're able to put your body behind it. Okay, so the final thing that I'm looking for is slicing, all right? I have mentioned before in some previous videos about chopping and different types of cuts that we can do, but if you're looking for just high quality cuts, all right, if you had to choose the bottom line, all right, so the bottom line, what is the best cut? Well, it's going to be a slice. The slice is the best, all right? So to do a slice, all right, if for those of you who like to cook at home, okay, you guys know that the best way is, we don't want to chop, okay? Chopping a lot of times screws up whatever you're cutting. It smashes it and it doesn't make for a clean cut, okay? So we want to slice. So if you're like cutting sushi and stuff, okay, you're going to have this kind of motion, this drawing motion. You start with a belly, okay, the back part right here of the blade, and you're going to pull back like so. And this is the motion that will keep from not squishing whatever you're cutting, all right? But this is the same idea in actual knife blade combat, is we want to slice, okay? So in order to slice, okay, remember, we're going to keep the first two criteria sound. So first, let's start with something like this, okay? This is to help you understand the concept. So from here, we have the knife like so. You're just going to raise it, and then you're going to lean in. So you're going to put your whole body, take a step forward, okay? And then bring it down. And when you bring it down, you can go this way or you can go this way, all right? So you can go to either side of your body, and as you do, you're bringing it down, okay? You're bringing this down right here, and your arms are pushing it down, almost like if you're getting out of the pool, okay? So by doing that, that completes the actual slicing action that's happening, all right? So we're able to do this really hard, and I don't have to worry about cutting myself. If I just did this randomly, I'll be very worried about slicing myself. But this way here, or this way here, I can really push myself down. I could throw my whole body into it and not worry about cutting myself, okay? But the main idea is this drawback motion. If I just pulled back and not really thought about it, once again, I'm scared of cutting myself, okay? Or cutting my arm or something. But like I said, if I slam it down like so, to one angle or the other, I'm going to feel safe.